Home for Christmas is an okay story, but it's definitely not a particularly Christmassy film. This was released in 2014. It's directed by Jamie Patterson and is written by Patterson, with a cast including April Pearson as Beth. And our protagonist at the start of the film seems to have everything in order. She's in a relationship, she's got a job at a cinema, everything is pretty okay. And then things kind of start to fall apart, and I'll say no more than that, but it's basically about her trying to get her life back in order with a strong focus on the romantic part. And honestly, it's fine. It's one of those stories where there's nothing specific about the narrative that doesn't work. It's absolutely fine. However, it's not particularly interesting. So I don't know if it's one that I particularly enjoyed. I don't think I loved it. Well, I know I didn't love it, but I guess it was engaging enough. The characters are not necessarily the most interesting, but the performances are absolutely fine. However, the Christmas aspect is so teeny tiny that I wouldn't consider this to be a Christmas film. So I didn't particularly like that aspect of it because I did watch it in the mood for something quite Christmassy. We do occasionally have some tinsel and pretty decorations, but other than that, if you're looking for a Christmas film, this is not one of them. However, the narrative works. We get from one point to the next in a way that seems believable. The characters are fine. The performances are fine. The characters are maybe a little bit dull, but I did find them to be realistic, if not interesting. It's also filmed, I don't know if it's completely filmed in Brighton or just part of it, but certainly we have some scenes in Brighton. So for anybody in the UK, or I guess outside of the UK, who likes Brighton and you want to see bits of that on film, then maybe that's okay. That part of it works well. That could draw you to the film. I didn't love it. It's not an amazing story. Definitely isn't a Christmas film, but the narrative works well enough. And the characters are fine. They're not irritating. I didn't dislike anybody, which honestly, after watching quite a few films recently with annoying characters, it's kind of a refreshing relief. The performances are fine, camera work is fine, lighting is fine, music is fine, no problems there at all. It's an okay film. I didn't love it, wouldn't watch it again, but maybe as a one-time watch, I guess it's okay.